welcome to Green Girl. I'm Anusha, and in today's session we're going to do the Grow With Me series, and today we're going to feature a pineapple. We're going to talk about how to grow the pineapple, how to select the right pineapple, and how to take the head off correctly. What are the processes that you should follow to root it, how long it will take to root, and then how to transfer this onto another pot, and then from there how to actually grow a pineapple in your own backyards, in your terrace gardens, or basically in any container that you want to. So grow and enjoy your own sweet pineapples in your backyards. So let's get to it. This is a store-bought pineapple. Now this is a mini pineapple, so if you see, the head is also quite small. You can basically select any pineapple that has a big enough head. Don't buy the pineapples where the pineapple fruit itself is too large and the head is too small. If the crown or the head is too small, there are chances that without rooting the whole thing might rot. So select the pineapple with a large enough crown so that you have a better success rate with rooting. So the first step that you do is, ideally when you buy a pineapple, you tend to cut or slice it off here, but don't do that here. You just hold it. You hold it, grip onto it, and you give it a good twist. When you give it a good twist, it just comes off like that. So this is how you take the head off it. So just by twisting it, it just dislodges it. Now this one, you can enjoy it, eat it, savor it, enjoy it. Now this one we're not bothered about. What we're more interested is on this, and this is how you get a clean cut of the pineapple. Now at this stage, what you do is, you can see here there are like concentric rings of leaves. So what we will do is, we will start pulling these off. Just like that, with your hands, you can pull these off. Just continue to tear them neatly, like so, and expose about an inch of the base. Just like that, in concentric rings, just keep pulling them off. Just cut them off like so. You can see the base is already getting exposed here, so just continue tearing them off till you have an inch of base. Try to get it as neat as possible. Let it not be cut off very unevenly or anything. Just tear them off neatly. So this is where, having a big crown comes in handy, because the larger the crown, the more area you will get to tear the leaves off. If the crown is too small and very few leaves, by the time you cut a few of the leaves out, you will have very less leaves to sustain the growth. So it's very important to get a large enough head to start your pineapple. So this much should suffice. So you can see there are still very many leaves here to support growth. And we have roughly an inch of exposed part. Now this one, right now, you just let it air dry for about half a day to 1 day. You can even leave it overnight if you're doing it in the evening. So if you take a closer look here, you can see these small projections on this. All around it, you can see these tiny little projections. So these projections are points from which rooting will occur. So what you need to do at this stage is let it air dry for about half a day. Let it completely, callus or dry out, because right now there's a lot of moisture, and because you've pulled the roots out, it's almost like an open wound left on the plant. So if you directly put it into water, there are chances that a lot of bacteria will start feeding on it, and instead of rooting, it will start rotting. So just leave it out for half a day, and then we'll come back to it. So this is about after a month of rooting it in water. It's best to leave it for a month. You can most certainly transfer it within 2 weeks, but I've seen that the survival rate of pineapple is better when you let it root for a month in water. So just to give you an idea of how the roots look after a month, this is how the roots look after a month. So this is after 1 month of rooting in just plain water. This water gets changed every week, so make sure that you're changing the water, switching the water with fresh water every week, so that you don't have any mosquito larvae growing in them, or it doesn't have too much algae. Preferably get an opaque pot or a small vase that you can root it in, because roots like to be in darkness, so getting an opaque pot is very important. So you can see here the roots are, you know, very well established. They're super long, and you can see exactly like I showed you in the previous one, at all of the points where you saw small nodules, that's where the roots arise from in concentric rings. So you know, this is a really good rooting. It's almost, I think, 5 to 7 inch of roots have grown here, and this is now ready to be transplanted into another pot. So you can transplant this into potting mix and watch your babies grow. So over here at this stage, you can, like, you know, just tease out these leaves which are, you know, sort of drying out. Just one more layer which gives it more scope for growth. Yeah, these are all quite healthy. So yeah, just 2-3 of them that are very dry, you can just take them off, and this is how healthy the head looks. You can take a look at it in comparison with one that just was cut off. So this is the amount of growth in just water in a month's time compared to what you just store bought. So this is a comparison after a month, and these are the roots, and this is how the base looks. Yeah, so this is a pineapple that is about 4 to 5 months old. This is the head that we just cut off, and this particular baby is about a month old. So you can see, you know, the growth of how quickly it grows within just 5 months time. A pineapple loves heat. It's best to be left, you know, in an open sun. Even watering schedule, you don't have to water it every day. You can water it like once in 2 to 3 days, because if you come closer here, you can see that the pineapple stores water in all of its grooves, which get reused. So this is an adaptation, because these are very high climate plants. They live in very high climatic tropical conditions. So every time it rains, it tries to pick up and collect water and reuse that water. So you don't need to water it on an everyday basis. Every alternate day should do. So we're going to now see how we can transplant this pineapple into a fresh pot. We're going to use a medium sized pot like this. It's about 12 inches, if I'm not wrong, 10 to 12 inches, and we're going to put the potting mix in this, and we're just going to transplant this pineapple into this pot. So you see the head is slightly bigger than you know, the pineapple. That's the head of the pineapple is slightly bigger than the pot itself. That's the ideal size for starting the pineapple. Once it grows to about this size, then you can transplant it into a bigger pot. Right now this size pot should do well for this pineapple. So here we have a potting mix. This is about 30% of coco peat, 30% of compost or vermicompost, and 40% of regular garden soil. It's quite lightweight and airy, as you can see. I have a couple of weeds, but I'm going to let them be because they're going to get converted into compost. So we're just going to first layer the pot at the base, like so. You know, about half the pot is now full. Just going to push them to the sides like so, giving it some sufficient amount of space to place the pineapple. So now we just place the pineapple and see from the side, you see there's a lot of space still left. We will be filling it up to this point here, so we still have space. So I'm going to put in a little bit more soil. I think that should do. Just tuck in the roots a little bit so they are more cozy and comfortable, like so, and then just start filling in from the sides. Try not to damage the roots because they are well rooted in water. You're suddenly transplanting them into a different medium, which is soil. So you have to be a little gentle at this step and not damage any of the roots, because the plant will then face some amount of stress. So for ease of watering, I have placed it to one side of the pot so that I can water it here and I don't have to pour water directly on the crown. You can place it in the center if you have a bigger pot, but this size pot would be snug and comfortable for the pineapple to, continue its phase of growth. Just pack it in a little bit, not too tightly, because you want to give the roots enough space to establish themselves. So here you have it. Now this is how you transplant a pineapple into a pot. Now the pineapple has gone from water medium to the pot, which means that it has gone from 100% water to definitely not 100% water. So what you need to make sure is that you're watering it well enough, making sure that the moisture level is really high and the roots aren't going to face any sort of trauma because of sudden lack of water. So give it good watering and leave it. Don't water it for the next 3 days. It should establish its roots, and after 3 days you can come back and water it every alternate days and it will survive and thrive. And after about 5 months, this is how it grows. After 5 months, after 8 months, you will see that it would have grown double its size, and it will give rise to a tiny pineapple on its head that you can pluck and you can enjoy. So it's as easy as that, growing pineapple in your own backyard. It's so much fun, and the joy of growing your own fruits and vegetables is just, this is something that anybody can do. As you saw, this is so easy to grow in your own backyards. You don't need a huge farm space to grow your own fruit. This is one fruit that all of you can grow if you have just enough space, even a small terrace or a space in your house that gets good sunlight. Even in your own balconies where you get good sunlight, you can try growing your own pineapple. This is one of those fruits where you don't need a huge tree, you don't need a backyard, you just need a big enough container to grow it in. And this is one of those rare fruits that is very easy to grow in your house, and you can definitely enjoy its produce even in your own homes. And it is such low maintenance. You have to water it just once in 2 days, and it's so easy to grow. And yeah, you should all give it a try and let me know how your experience is, if you're facing any difficulties, and if you have any doubts, reach out. Please comment and like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts. Bye bye. Happy growing.